Good evening. Welcome to the laboratory of Jean-Paul Gasset. Greetings, and welcome back. You're doing a good job. At the moment, the habitat contains 1. Podfish. He must be grateful to have such an attentive caregiver. I'm sure he will respond to your feelings for him. Let me divulge the highlights for today. The pregnant podfish will soon give birth. Make sure you do not miss this dramatic experience. So let us head over to the tank.
And we are back for another day in caring for Seaman.
Listen up.
Yes?
Hello. What's up?
Hey! How are you?
As great as I look.
You look good.
Well, you know I try. So, do you own a laptop or a desktop?
Both.
Both, huh? Can't be away from your computer for more than 5 minutes, can you?
No. It's okay. You know what? That gives me ideas to try these things, so here we are. Alright, let me bump up the heater a little bit more. Stop it around 22.5. There we go. See what comes from this. Alright, give me a moment to make sure I spray down the bugaboos. Oh, we got a new spoder. Cool. On the plus side, at least they don't worry too much about, I should say, the spiders don't seem to bother that much with, words are failing me, eating the moths while they're on the ground. There we go. What's new? How was your day?
July 29th, 1999.
I guess that must be the day Seaman released. Well, that's alright.
So, what do you use your computer for?
Gaming.
So, you use your computer for fun and games?
Yes.
Okay, just don't get so absorbed in your little games that you forget to take care of me. I'd hate to lose out to some flight simulator or something.
Seaman is far more interesting than a flight simulator to me. Apart from the fact that it's an incredibly unique experience. I don't know what it is. I feel good, you know? That said, I make it a point to, stop in around the same time of day or within that same range if I can, so here we are. Yeah. Sorry, I printed out a Monokuma figure, and I'm going to be giving it to someone after I paint it up, but I love the detail on this thing. Adatron, if you are able to get a picture, by all means, feel free. Cool, thank you. The detail is so good, and this was my first time using supports for anything, so personally, I'm thrilled. Let me put that back in the printer for now. Although the supports were a pain in the ass to get off, I must admit. Oh well, it's a decent-sized figure. So, what is the deal here with our potfish friend? I know for a fact you're pregnant, and you are supposed to give birth soon, I know that. I just don't know if there's anything else we have to do in order to, facilitate that event. So I'm just going to sit here and watch them go for a little bit. If they decide to talk to us, fantastic. If not, you know what? I'll just cut it to the next day. Man, I miss Bartleby. Alright, so I don't know that we're going to get anything else out of this for today. So instead, I'm going to give her a few more minutes. And we'll see what happens. Any other questions?
Yes, right. As if. So, would you say the computer makes your life easier or more complicated?
Easier.
Well, if all you do is sit around and play games, I think your life must be pretty easy already.
I feel so attacked right now. I don't know what else to say. Good night.
Good night.
Let me just crank up the heater a little bit for you. Don't worry, I want to leave you in good shape. Okay? Let's see what this does. A little bit more. That should do it. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and do that. And we wish them good night, so.
Would you like to save and end the session?
No thank. Well, actually, yes. What am I saying? Yes, please, Leonard. Take us out. You know, I honestly wonder if Leonard Nimoy ever thought about this. You know, what went through his head, I wonder? Did he just think it's like, I'm providing commentary for a legendary fish creature? That is my Leonard Nimoy impression. It's terrible, I know. I don't know. I mean, sadly I can't ask him since he passed away, but, you know, if he were still around and I had the opportunity to meet him, I would have loved to ask. God, all those Spock questions and I'm asking about Seaman. Whatever, I'm rambling at this point. I'll catch you guys later.
Hello. Welcome to the laboratory of Jean-Paul Gasset. There is a definite pattern to your visits. It appears you are a punctual person. At the moment, the habitat contains 1. Podfish. He must be grateful to have such an attentive caregiver. I'm sure he will respond to your feelings for him. Allow me to divulge today's highlights. The pregnant podfish will soon give birth. Make sure you do not miss this dramatic experience. So let us head over to the tank.
Sorry, did not mean to spaz out with the lights there. May as well get the environment nice and comfortable for our podfish friend. And it's another day! You know, I'm honestly very pleased I've been able to keep at this day by day. Hell, even Leonard Nimoy is praising me. How many people can say that?
Hey, listen up.
Yes?
Good evening. Hola. Happy Cinco de Mayo,
Oh yeah, that is today, isn't it?
amigo.
Thank you. How are you?
As great as I look.
You look fantastic. You look great.
Right, I know.
There we go. So while we're doing this, give me a moment to get this set up for them. I probably went too far. Perfect. Alright. Do. Let's go ahead and spray this down a little bit for them. A little bit more, come on. A little bit more. Tiny bit more. And one more should do it. There we go. Alright. bugaboos are sorted. And someone's got a, what is that? Is that like a lawnmower I'm hearing? No, it's not a lawnmower. That's... sounds more like a generator, honestly. What's new? Hang on. Let me check that. Someone's riding by on a lawnmower and there's a car moving slowly behind them. It's like almost agonizing. What? How? Why? Well, at least the driver's got their four-ways on. Ow. That's my leg. But yeah, driver's got their four-ways on. They're following close behind. I guess so no one hits the lawnmower. That's good. Responsibility. Need anything? Hungry? I guess not. See, the thing is, we can't...
No, I don't think so.
Okay, there we go. The thing is, we can't do a whole lot until they give birth. So, I'm just wondering, you know, is there anything else we should do right now? Maybe, but maybe not. I wonder. No, I'm going to take one of these seed doohickeys, drop it in here. And we've got another one right over here. I'll drop that right back down there. Actually, you know what? That one's dropping, so I will drop another one in. Make a little bit of space in the terrarium. You understand. Well, at least now I know where those seeds are coming from. So yeah, we can't really do a whole lot here. Well, that save was probably either eggs hatching or a moth emerging from the cocoon. So I'm going to put down the controller for now. If our podfish asks questions, I will pick it back up, but I'll just watch for now. Alright, I think we're good for now, so I will catch you guys later, okay? Let me just turn down the light a little bit. Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Would you like to save and end the session?
I would, actually. Thank you, Leonard. So, unfortunately, I did not realize I was recording until just now, and Seaman has a kind of built-in autosave thing, as you guys have seen a couple times before. Is that moth still doing that thing? No. He had his mouth wide open like he was, you know, I can't really say, because that would be dirty. But just know, he was doing that. So, actually, is he still doing it? No, he's not. Okay. Let me just spray that. Damn it! Alright, let's try one more time. And let's plop another one over here. Decorate our terrarium like so. So, yeah, because of my goof, we're going to have a longer audio file. But such things do happen from time to time. So, hopefully our podfish friend will give birth soon. Like, don't get me wrong. I am excited, and I know I have to wait to see it, but at the same time, it's like, what is a seaman's gestation period? Why is this a question I'm asking? Does it depend on my level of care? Because Seaman seems to respond very well. Come on now. Easy does it.
Make it stop.
He seemed upset there, but yeah, I don't know. See, it's just like, there's really not that much we can do until birth happens. And we can't do that until our podfish friend is ready. And I don't know when our podfish friend is going to be ready. But I do know that some of the plants have started to take shape. Which is a plus. So I've been grabbing a few seeds, and as you can tell, I've been putting them in here. Kind of like spruce it up. Yeah, good times. So unfortunately, you guys did miss out on a dialogue option where Seaman asked if I thought the computer was the greatest invention of the 21st century, to which I naturally said yes. And Seaman commented on how they're in pretty much everything these days, and how a lot of people already take them for granted. That was it, really. Yeah, I'm not sure if having the rock here was a problem or not, so I just went ahead and moved it.
Hey, listen up.
Yes?
Well, as you can see, I find computers pretty fascinating. They've changed everything around you so much that you probably couldn't even visualize a world without them. And of course, as with any huge technological advance, they've brought with them a lot of dangers to watch out for. But I still think the good that computers have brought to the world outweighs the evils. It's just important for you humans to communicate with each other and not become overly dependent on your machines. And that's all I have to say on the subject. Let's talk again sometime soon.
Okay. Seaman is wise, and holy shit, these plants are growing so quickly. Like, I haven't actually been watching them, I was actually on my phone just reading around on the background. In fact, the face of Seaman, hold on, just looking at a text I got. I was trying to figure out if the podfish actually had any kind of definite time period. But the face of Seaman is actually that of the game's producer, Yut Saito. Or is it Yot? No, I think it's Yut. Anyway. Yeah, I knew that I read something about that. But I did not remember. Ah, well.
When you've decided what you want to call me, say, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right then. Here's how to do it. You're going to say my new name 3 times. Each time I say now, say the name once. Got it? Now.
Dent.
One more time.
Dent.
One more time.
Dent.
Okay, I'll remember that. Next time you want to call me using that name. And don't forget the name you gave me, 'cause if you do, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Well, I'll talk to you later, my friend.
I wonder if it's just because I'm... Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. The coloration is changing. Cool, so that's how that happens. Nice. Wonder if that was all we need to do. Well, there we go. We had Bartleby, and now we have Dent. That's kind of sweet, honestly. So, I mean, I guess that's all we can do for now. So, I guess I'll just do that. And, I'll watch Dent for a little bit longer, just to be on the safe side. We got about 9 minutes before I do anything, so... yeah. Alright, sadly I'm not sure we're gonna get more out of our podfish friend Dent today, so let me just turn up the heat a little bit more. That should do it. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Goodbye, Dent.
Is something bothering you, little one?
Yes.
Is it because you're out of work?
No.
What's bothering you then?
I feel sick.
Hey, if you're not feeling well, go see a doctor. You're the only one that can take care of yourself, you know. And besides, you need to take care of me, too.
I already saw a doctor today, so hopefully that's fixed. But for now, goodbye.
Talk to you later.
Alright, Leonard, would you kindly take us out?
Would you like to save and end the session?
Indeed. Alright, so who knows, maybe we'll see progress on the podfish soon. See you guys then.
Hello. Welcome to the laboratory of Jean-Paul Gasset. Greetings, and welcome back. You're doing a good job. At the moment, the habitat contains 1. Podfish. He is enjoying a comfortable environment. Please continue your good work watching after him. Allow me to give you the highlights for today. The pregnant podfish will soon give birth. Make sure you do not miss this dramatic experience. So let us head over to the tank.
Hello?
Hello, Dent.
Are you listening? Hi there.
How are you? Are you well?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm glad that you're doing okay.
So tell me, do you use the internet?
Yes.
So you surf the net?
Yes.
Good. You have to keep up with technology or you'll never make it in this day and age.
Right? Like, I know people who don't use a lot of technology, and admittedly, it kind of hurts to see them work. But that is just me. Alright, so hopefully Dent will give birth soon. There's really not a whole lot more we can do at this point until they do. So, I'm gonna go take care of the moths real quick. See if our plants have any more seeds at the ready. If so, just drop them into the cage. Is this a moth or is this eggs? That's a moth. Alright. bugs are taken care of. We have a larva somewhere there, I'm sure. Oh wait, shoot, I didn't go check over here. Aha! I can't grab the seat. Here we go. Come here, you. Alright, you drop in... over there. Yes, good. Get a nice little bit for the terrarium going. I don't know if I actually have to do this yet or not, but I figure better safe than sorry, you know? Up! No more items can be placed here. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Unless, ooh. Did I not think this through? I hope I did. Okay, I'm actually gonna go move the other seed back to the terrarium so I can at least feed Dent. Never mind. Well, I may have screwed up. Oh, this is awkward. Let me just take a look. It doesn't look like any of them are blooming yet, which is a plus. So, yeah, we really can't do much more just yet. Just gonna turn you up. And now we wait. So let's monitor Dent. And let's just sit and wait. You know, again, not a whole lot we can do at the moment.
So, this World Wide Web, what do you use it for?
Everything.
You use it mainly to trade online, eh?
No.
Wait, I thought you just said you use it for trading. What do you use it for?
Entertainment.
You use it for fun and games?
Yes.
Well, that's all well and good, but I guess you didn't hear about the information part of the information superhighway.
Well, I mean, I know that part, but I actually have a lot of fun learning new things to do, hence why, you know, you've seen so many different things I've been doing lately with editing. I mean, I want to say I've been doing them differently, but I can't really say that I have. I don't know. It sounded better in my head before I did anything. You know, I'm kicking myself because I was just thinking about it earlier, and I realized that I could probably refer to Dent as a podfish called Dent, and I was sitting there like, I should have called her Wanda! Like, I realized it, and it was like, a fish called Wanda would have made an excellent spoof title. But no, a podfish called Dent and a gillman called Bartleby. Those will be the episodes for naming. Oh well. Yeah, we don't have anything to do right now, sadly.
Do you ever use email?
Yes.
So you email people?
Yes.
Do you prefer to keep in touch with people through email or the telephone?
Phone.
Yes, there's nothing as comforting as the sound of a human voice. I must say, even I've gotten used to it over time.
That makes me feel good. I'm glad.
What do you want? Now, here's something that you might be interested in as an internet user. Do you think the internet should be censored?
No.
So you don't think the internet should be censored, is that right?
Yes.
Well, good for you. I guess you don't want anyone telling you how to enjoy the internet.
Exactly. You know... Okay, you know what? That is a whole other can of worms. I am not about to get into that. Wow. Oh, I almost baited myself into that argument. But yeah, like, you know, say what you will about certain people, but I feel Wheaton's Law is a good rule to live by in general. Just don't be a dick. It's not that hard. Like, seriously, you would be surprised at how simple it is not to be a dick at times. I know, people are going to push your buttons at times, but be the bigger person. If nothing else, you can take satisfaction out of how upset and flustered they get when you don't react the way they want you to. If instead you go the route of, no, you know what? Just be civil. Like, keep things rational. Kill them with kindness, as they say. It really is satisfying. What do Seaman play? Now you're not answering. Every other time I've tried to ask, you lead in with a question. Dent?
It'll cost you $1.
That's your name! What do Seaman play? Do Seaman play anything?
What? So, as I was saying before, there are a lot of really amazing things about the internet, but as with everything else, it's not completely perfect. Think of it this way. You can do almost anything on the internet. Work, shop, chat, get the news, play games, listen to music, and pretty much anything else you want to do. That's all terrific, but pretty soon people won't even need to leave their homes in order to conduct their daily business. You humans are going to get lazier and less mobile, and forget how to deal with each other face to face. I think things could get pretty ugly a few decades down the road. Do you think the internet is dangerous?
It can be.
Well, I think it's good that you're exercising a little caution about your internet use. Fire is a wonderful thing, but I wouldn't want to sit on a sofa made out of it. A place for everything and everything in its place. Isn't that how the saying goes? Well, I don't know about you, but I've enjoyed this little chat about the internet. It can be a wonderful thing. For the first time ever, people can finally communicate with each other and not have race, gender, or cultural prejudices get in the way. So in that sense, it can be a great tool for removing biases and bringing people together. After all, on the internet, nobody has to know I'm a Seaman. On the other hand, like I said, it can be very dangerous because it removes the need to interact directly with the outside world, especially with other people. It's up to all of you humans to decide how to use the internet intelligently so that it won't harm you.
Seaman is incredibly wise, and sadly, it looks like that little prophecy came true. I mean, at least for me, in part, because I really am not great at interacting with people. I'm sure you guys have noticed it here and there on the channel. But I'm kind of socially inept, you know? Whatever. I have friends, and we talk and stuff, and that's really about all it is. I don't know, maybe I'm just shy. Maybe it's a side effect of... I feel like I brought this up before, but like being bullied...
Boy, do I have to dump.
I'm sorry? Well, if that makes you feel better. Feeling better? I guess. You know, you're putting out an awful lot of poop without eating anything. I'm a little concerned, honestly. Oh well. But yeah, I don't know if it's just like a side effect of being bullied for... I don't know, let's see. It was kindergarten up through at least part of my sophomore year of high school, so... that is 11 years or so? Yeah, that sounds about right. Plus occasional home stuff. It's just... yeah, I don't know. There might be a lot of factors going into it. Then again, I might just be socially inept. Who knows? Regardless, guys, I'm sure that you've heard it before from other people, but if you need to talk to someone, if you do need to go find help, do what you can. Look groups up online. Well, I mean, like, look up therapists and stuff. Look for people who are licensed. Because that's the biggest thing. And I'm not speaking from experience on this part, it's just, like, common sense. But get help if you need it. Seriously, I did, and I actually feel a lot better. Not 100%, and I still have some fairly dark thoughts from time to time, but honestly, I'm glad I started going to therapy. You know? So, again, if you need it or feel like you do, try it out. I know that college campuses, I think it's free for the most part. I think that may vary from college to college. But, I know that there are some free services out there, and, you know, I was able to get a list of therapists and such through my hospital, so if needed, you can talk to them about it. I don't know how no, I know how this came up. Anyway. Just, do what you can, alright? Like, I mean, I care, but I cannot provide the help that you may or may not need. Well, you know, I say that, but it's like, I don't have a professional background, is what I'm trying to say. I'm a good sounding board at times, from experience, but advice is not something I'm good at. Man, that got heavy. Dent, do you have anything else to say? Any questions?
It'll cost you $1.
What happens if I say potato? Potato!
Since I don't have anything else to add, I'll be going now. Goodbye. Land. I see land.
Oh my god, is it actually happening? If so, this was this was possibly the best way to segue into that. I love that. So, how are you going to go about this?
Yeah. Oh, whoa. I've done what I came here to do. See you later.
Goodbye, Dent. It's a shame, but god damn, these eggs are massive, all things considered. So, I wonder if there's anything else we can do right now. Maybe we should wait until the eggs hatch, just in case. Like, I don't want to pick them up just in case. But, yeah. Oh, that is a bummer. But such things are going to happen. But, yeah, those are little tad men in there. There's so much on screen, it's moving so slow now. I mean, yeah, I'm barely moving the control stick, but still. I feel bad. Like, the whole thing about Seaman that we've seen so far is, you know, apart from the mushroomer phase, each time they move to the new stage of life, at least one of them ends up dying. Like, the male podfish... Okay, with the Nautilus, that's different because that's kind of a host vessel, and that's kind of nourishing the gillmen as they become gillmen from the mushroomer stage. But then the gillmen narrow each other down until there's one male and one female. And then, on top of that, you know, they mate as podfish, and the male dies, and then the female lives long enough to have children. Which leads us to where we are now. It's kind of depressing when you think about it. Can I pick any of these up? No, I can't. Okay. I figured there wouldn't be a lot of harm if I only picked one up. So, let me just spray this a little bit more. There we go. So, I'm gonna chill out for a couple minutes, just in case. Well, maybe not a couple minutes, but a few moments at least, just in case the eggs do hatch. But I'm not sure that there's a whole lot that can be done right now. Hello, friends. Oh, Dent. Don't you worry. I'll make damn sure everything goes well, okay? You rest easy. You and Bartleby. Alright. Let's go ahead and save for now. Leonard, take us out if you would.
Would you like to save and end the session?
Yes, please. I'll definitely try to remember to be back later. I really need a new chair, too. But whatever. I'll see you guys next time.